Peace and quiet in my little town. I'm so glad to be home. Little Rosie's relaxing. There's the water. All those jugs of water until I get my my water problem. I have a hose. Basically, it's right under there. So everything that was in my, like all my pots and pans and just all my stuff had to be pulled out of there. And say hi to Lily. Let me show you. Always something, but hopefully my darling friend and family member, Joey, will be over later. I don't even know if you can see. Oh, I don't think so. Well, anyway, right where I'm pointing, there's like a pump. And Mark thinks it's the gasket. We'll find out. Anyway, I'm so glad to be home. I gotta tell you, I drove far yesterday. And it was so nice to come home. I'm a mess right now. I'm gonna go take a shower. But I wanted to tell you something that had taken place. So let me turn this camera on me so I can do that. Okay. Right back. I am let me continue with what happened. So I got home yesterday afternoon, and it was so good to be, right back home with my dogs, and we just had a big love fest. And then I put together the last videos of my trip home, including where I spent the last night in an Airbnb in Edmond, Oklahoma, which is like a suburb of Oklahoma City. And I put it all together, and I had it. I mean, it was it was work, and I enjoyed it, and I like to do the editing. But anyway, so after editing it, I exported it into from my editor up to YouTube and learned a big lesson. But anyway, my camera said not enough storage. I think that's what it said, or memory. No, I think storage. I guess all of the edited videos were in this program and getting ready to go launched up to YouTube, and I thought, that they were, but they weren't. So I went on my phone and I kind of like dumped out several videos from my trip, and actually just almost like my phone, which is the Samsung S9, has 64 gigabytes. So that's a lot. And I looked at what it was at, and it was like at 63. It was like ready to, it was not going to do it. So like I said, I started, I deleted all kinds of videos because, once they're up on YouTube, I don't keep all my videos. There is a cloud, so I'm hoping maybe they're in the cloud, but I don't even know. All I know is I dumped a bunch, and I found some that were each video was over a gig. So I dumped all kinds of stuff and got it down to 35 gigabytes. Went back to my program to upload the video and carry on, and all of the videos were no longer there. It wasn't that great or anything, but I was driving and I showed, so I was going to say I drove, I drove from Kansas City at the Sheridan, and I drove all the way to, where did I drive? To Edmond, Oklahoma. And I got to go through Kansas, and it drizzled and rained on and off, light rain. Got to Edmond, Oklahoma at about 6 p.m. And a gentleman that owns the home, him and his 10-year-old daughter, and I guess his wife, they were home. And it was a beautiful home, similar to the first place I went, like a beautiful, but all one floor, and in a cul-de-sac in a nice neighborhood. and he showed me to my room, and it had 2 single beds, and it wasn't fancy, the room, but it had everything you needed, you know. Then he showed me that where the bathroom was, which was right next to the room, and it was very modern. The kitchen was stocked with coffee for the guests. Little labels everywhere, coffee and snacks, and even toast and English muffins and things, which I didn't take advantage of. I did have a cup of coffee. And that was it. I got up in the morning, I slept okay, and they had a, you know, it was a nice place. Said goodbye, and off I went. Got home, and I've been so grateful that everything went smooth, and I had no truck problems, thank Lord. Everybody around me, no accidents. It was good. I mean, it was smooth, and I was tired, and I do like to have company when I drive a long distance, but I did it. So, yeah, it was good, and I'm so glad to be home. The only thing now is I've got a water. I have to have water. Now I feel like I'm in a van, but I've got big jugs of water so I can rinse anything I use. And tonight, I hope, he's really busy, but Joey is he is a handyman, and he can do this. He's Kathy's grandson. Her number 1 grandson. He's like 24 years old, something like that. Anyway, he'll be over at 5 to take a look at what's going on. I don't know if we have to order stuff. I don't know if he's gonna want to be able to fix it. I'll let you guys know. So for now, I've got a big jug of water in the bathroom so that, you know, I can flush my toilet. The water's off, so there's no leak. And I got water to do dishes if I want to do some dishes, which I just will do very little. And I'm with my babies. We have had such a nice day together. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I was home safe, and unfortunately lost the last bunch of videos of my trip. But it wasn't, you know, anything that exciting. And I'm just really grateful that everything went well. As far as the ladies that I met up with, let me just tell you, I met these ladies on, I'm sorry, got a message. I met these ladies on the Celtic Thunder fan club group, which is on Facebook. And one of the ladies, and the one I call Julie, she is, because I know her, she's done a lot of, if you like look up Byrne and Kelly, you'll see videos that she does of their concerts. So I knew her name. So kind of like, you know, anyway, they were not unfriendly, but they weren't friendly. Julie was very nice. She was in a wheelchair. She told me ahead of time that she couldn't walk well. And, but she was a lot younger than me. And her and another friend, also was there that I had talked to actually on the phone. We're all going to see the Celtic Thunder in the end of November at the Verizon Theater in Dallas, which is going to be fun. So when I got there at the fair, it was hard for me to even find Julie, and I finally found her, and she told me, "Oh, I forgot." And I talked to her saying I'm on my way, but this is Saturday. Oh, she said, "I forgot and didn't count on a chair for you. I'm so sorry, you know." I said, okay. I got a little worried. I wanted to go get myself a seat, and I didn't want to sit in the back. And it wound up there was some people near where they were sitting in the front row. In the second row, somebody left, and I got the seat. So it was fine. As far as me not being invited to with their little group, which was just a few people, I don't really know why it would be such a hassle to invite an extra person. That was beyond me. But Sunday evening after the concert, it would have been easy for them to text me. She told me, so when I did confront her in text yesterday, she said that her phone was dying, and so she, you know, didn't text, and she thought I should have come over and said goodbye. But when that concert was over by 9 p.m., the first thing I think of doing is trying to find a bathroom after not being able to, you know, I got there at 5, the concert was at 7, it was over at 9. That's 4 hours. So I'm not going to run over, and say anything to anybody. I'm going to go find a bathroom. And I wasn't feeling that great. And I had a long walk back to the Sheraton. And, Alice, who was the other lady that was people I've talked to, she had a phone, and they could have gotten me. I was easily gotten on text. When they want to text you, they text you. So they played Irish bingo and drank and partied in the lobby of it's a beautiful lobby of the Westin Hotel. I went home, took a cold shower, laid on my comfortable bed, and was very happy to just chill out and go to bed. No big deal, though. I just would never make plans with them ever. And that's the story. It's okay. No big deal. I had a great time by myself. Yes, I did. Thanks for watching the videos, and please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And I hope you enjoyed my little getaway, my little journey. I am going to be going on more journeys, and I did like staying at the Airbnbs. Speaking of the Airbnbs, that's right, I just want to say, the lady that owned that house, she was like a 70s gypsy lady. That's what she looked like. Real cute, nice. I'm sure she was a nice person. We didn't talk. She showed me up the stairs to my room the first evening. And that was it. I really never talked to her, other than her showing me how to get in the house with the code, and that I could park next to her on the hill. The driveway was on a hill, and to get to my suitcase with my laptop, which I like to do in the evening, I couldn't bring it up. It was too many stairs, no banisters. I told you guys, and I did call Airbnb, and they said they would call her and see what her side of the story was, if they wanted to refund me at least for Sunday, because I didn't stay there. I said, okay. And then yesterday I got a message saying that she did not answer any of their attempts to call her, talk to her, and that they've decided to refund me my entire stay with that lady in this older house. The house was pretty. I mean, I enjoyed it. If I was younger, it wouldn't have been a problem, but I am not steady as like I used to be. I get a little nervous. I'm lucky if I can carry just the person, me, up a stairs. Start carrying bags. I did as best I could. The bed was comfortable. I can't say anything other than I just couldn't handle the stairs. And when I did try to talk to her, she was busy on the phone, and she was surprised that I was leaving. I just said, I can't handle the stairs, but thanks for everything, and walked out. And walked down the stairs. The front house, there was cement stairs up to this porch, the old-fashioned big porches, and there was candles burnt all around, like they all sat around and looked like comfortable seats, but no banister. I mean, it was hard. So I guess I'm getting too old. I got to make sure I'm on the ground floor. Again, thanks for watching the videos, and I do appreciate everybody, all the comments. I've read everyone. Love you guys a lot. You were with me. I wasn't so alone, That's what's really neat about my YouTube channel. Peace out.